What? Yeah. No, I'm behaving myself. No, I'm not playing in abandoned buildings. What? Again? Now, I suppose you had those people follow me again. Fine. Hey, this is Jimmy Farrow from Monty and the Pharaoh, and I want to thank all our subscribers. We have now passed 14,000 on our YouTube channel. But I want to ask our subscribers to take the next step for us and become a full-fledged member of Monty and the Pharaoh. Yeah, that's right, folks. There's 3 different levels to choose from. There's free shirts. There's free autographs. Just check it out and become a member of Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monty and the Pharaoh. Later.
I've never been there.
Well, let me ask you this: when you were in the WWE in the late '70s, early '80s, did you ever hit Studio 54 or any of those clubs?
Yeah, I did.
Can you tell us some Studio 50? I'm on a Studio 54 kick right now.
What was that
Can you
place
tell
like?
us some stories
Oh my
about
God.
your time in Studio 54?
Yeah. My wife was in town at the time, and we were wondering what we were going to do that night. About 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I get a phone call from Vince McMahon. And Vince was wondering if I could take the Wizard, he was my manager at the time, and him down to Studio 54. I said, yeah, I guess I can. I've never been there. But he says, well, with your blonde hair and everything and who you are, they'll let us in. And I said, well, shit, I don't know about that. So anyway, we go down there. The 4 of us go down there. My wife, and myself, the Wizard, and Vince. So we're standing outside, and Vince says, go up to the door, talk to the doorman, tell him who you are. So I went up there, and the guy knew who I was right away.
Okay.
And this is the kicker. He was playing defensive back for the Seattle Seahawks.
Wait a minute. Your brother's coaching them at that time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Wow. You're in.
What a kicker that was.
Sure.
Yeah. And he says, you're Jack Patera's brother, aren't you? And I said, yeah.
Wow.
And he says, we have a problem here tonight, Ken. This is a private party tonight. And so all these people in this big line here, none of them are going to get in because we don't have tickets for anybody. I says, shit. I said, I got the promoter here, Vince McMahon, my manager, my wife. Well, here, let me see what I can do. There's 4 of you? I said, yeah. So he goes in, a couple minutes later, comes out with 4 tickets.
Wow.
And he says they're $75 a piece. Or no, $50 a piece. So I give him $200. And I went back and told Vince, I said, here, we got the 4 tickets, we're going in. And I told him, then when we got in, I told him, this is a private party in here tonight. All those people out there on the sidewalk, which were thousands.
Wow.
Thousands of people. And he said none of those people are getting in unless they have a special ticket for this party. And the place was jammed. I mean, just jammed. So now we're out on the dance floor. And Vince wants to go upstairs in the balcony. And I said, what? And so the Grand Wizard, my manager, he says, Vince, you don't want to go up there. And he said, why not? He says, there's just shit going on up there. Everybody is up there smoking pot and snorting cocaine, popping pills, and he said half of them are queer. And so you know what they're doing up there. And Vince said, oh, God, I didn't know that. And I had heard, what goes on up there. So we're standing by the dance floor. We never did get a table. And we're standing by the dance floor. And I'm going over about every 15 minutes and getting drinks. God, I couldn't believe it. I went over there. I said, I got a scotch and water. And whoever got the other stuff, so I got all the drinks. So the bartender, he fills that glass up right to the, damn near to the brim with scotch and puts a squirt of water in there. I said, fuck, that's the way I like it.
There you go.
Well, basically, it was straight scotch. I had 4 of those. And then Vince is out there on the dance floor, boogie with my wife, and he thinks she's a great dancer, And so he's out there dancing with her, and she wanted to dance too. So, and I had a bum knee, and so I didn't want to dance. So, and then they get back to the sidelines there. We were just standing along the dance floor. So here, the Grand Wizard lights up a marijuana cigarette.
Nice. The Wizard.
Yeah, right there on the dance floor.
The Wiz.
The Wizard waving his marijuana wand. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Interesting. Yeah. All right.
So he asked my wife if she wants some.
Wow.
So she took a toke.
Okay.
And then Vince, he took a toke.
Vince took a toke.
And so they passed that.
We're talking senior though, right? Not junior.
No, junior.
No, this is junior.
Oh, this is junior.
That's
Okay.
just not senior. Junior. Yeah, junior.
No, senior would never do that.
No, I can't see that either. So Vince McMahon Jr. has no issue with marijuana? Is that what you're telling me?
Fuck no, he doesn't. Fuck, he smokes all the time.
Get the frig out of here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Ken, I got to ask you too. You got to clear this up because I got this image. Was the Wizard with his turban and his glasses dancing on that floor?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can't get it out of my head. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Oy.
Right.
Okay. So everybody got stoned from Wizard's wand. Wow.
Are you wearing a pair of Capezios at this moment?
Capezios.
Do what?
Are you wearing a pair of Capezios?
That's it. That's a shoe. It's a type of shoe. I remember.
No, I'm just wearing my slippers right now.
Not right now.
You're at Studio 54.
On the dance floor, Ken. What were you wearing? And don't tell me you're wrestling boots.
Oh no, I just I had a nice pair of Italian leather shoes.
Okay.
They were about $250, I think.
Wow.
At that time.
Damn.
They'd be a lot more than that now. But no, I was dressed nice. I had a pair of slacks on and a nice shirt.
Did it feel like a legendary place when you were standing in it? I mean, do you appreciate it all these years later? Like, you weren't just at any old club,
No, it was fantastic.
Wow.
I said, holy shit, this place is unreal.
Excellent.
It was an old movie theater.
Yeah.
And what they did, they ripped all the seats out and leveled the floor off. And it was huge. And, they left in the balcony. And, they had about 3,000 people in there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wanted to ask you, you had some experience, obviously, with UWF. Did you have any dealings with the one in a kabillion, Herb Abrams?
Yeah, Herb would God, he was strung out. He was a cokehead.
It's another guy naked and covered in coke. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I see a pattern here, Ken.
Yeah, a pattern.
A pattern. Yeah, it seems to be a pattern with this wrestling
Yeah.
business.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Back in those days, everybody did cocaine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the big deal. And well, the law wasn't really cracked down on cocaine at that time that much.
Right. Right.
And
So how?
they did.
I'm sorry. How was Herb with you? I mean, did you ever see him pull out the old white stuff in front of you? Like, what was it like dealing with Herb?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Brian Blair told me Herb would run a limousine for every show, and so after the show they'd go. I never went with them, but Brian Blair and 5 or 6 other guys would go with Herb, and they'd all be snorting coke in the limousine. I never seen him do it, but I know that everybody was talking about it.
Did you get paid on time? As far as business dealings with Herb, Herb was solid with you.
Got paid every day.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
How about? Go ahead.
Never left wrestling hall. I think I only did 2 shows with him.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got paid every time. Yeah.
How about your?
I guess later on, a lot of guys didn't get paid. That, from what I hear.
Yeah. Well, luckily you missed that. You missed out on that.
Ken, I got a quick question from a fan. He's asking, did you